Hey guys, so how are you today? Hey, well, I received a couple of emails asking me to explain how I started to learn English and how I developed my English pronunciation and how I started to learn. So I decided to record this video because I assumed most people never actually listen to me speaking, so I thought it would be a good idea for me to try on. So let's see how it works. Well, as far as I'm concerned, to start to practice or to learn English, you have to love the language, and furthermore, you have to learn the culture and love films and TV series or music. So I started to learn English when I was actually pretty young. I was about 6 or 7 years old. I don't recall quite well, and I watched Titanic with my mother, and the film was entirely in English, and I was really little, so I couldn't read the subtitles quite well. So from that moment on, I decided that I wanted to learn English because I wanted to understand what Leonardo DiCaprio was saying, and I couldn't, and I felt so frustrated back then, even when I was 6 years old. So from that moment on, I decided that I wanted to learn English so bad that I would learn in private schools, or I would pay attention in my classes in my regular school. So I started to do this, and when I was 11 years old, I started to study in a private school that we have here in São Paulo. It's called Piaget, and I had an amazing teacher over there. Until today, she was one of the best teachers I've ever had in my entire life, because she was great. She used to put the English in our reality. Like, for example, choosing songs that were in the hype and at the moment. For example, Avril Lavigne, Tattoo. I remember that I translated that song when I was 12, I guess, and she 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 did that, and it helped us a lot. Everybody who studied with her speaks English fluent until today. And pay attention, we were 11, 12 years old, and now we are 25, 26, and everybody until today speaks English. Everybody. And that's great. I just love the sensation. And I met her 4 years ago in a supermarket, and I've told her that she was a great teacher, that I've chosen my profession because of her, because she taught me how to love the language. And she was so pleased that she started to cry, and it was really cute, and I started to cry as well. And then when I was 17, I guess, wanted I wanted desperately to watch a TV series called America's Next Top Model. Actually, it's a reality show, but it was really fun for me at the time because I used to love to watch that show. But here in Brazil, it was airing the eighth cycle, at least is what I remember, and in United States it was airing the 11th, and I wanted to follow up, so I've decided to watch without subtitles, without anything in Portuguese, for me, because I wanted so desperately to watch. And I searched in YouTube, and I found it, and I've started to watch it, and it was great for me because I've learned so much. The entire vocabulary of fashion, I know. Everything, I know everything. Sometimes I even teach my boyfriend some things like that because he doesn't know, obviously. So that actually helped me a lot. And after that, I developed uh, I developed an idea to study in a specific English school called Cultura Inglesa. It is really renowned here in Brazil. It's one of the most traditional schools, English schools, that we have here, and it was it was really near of my house. So I started to learn there when I was 18, and oh my gosh, it was the best time of my life. Since the first class, it was like a dream come true, seriously, because I love English so much. And I just knew that I would work there, and I was right, because 4 years after, I was chosen as an intern, and it was great. It was great. I worked there for 3 years, and it was a great experience. Everything that I know, every knowledge, all the knowledge that I got from there, everything. So I don't have regrets for working there at all. Um, and I started to be a private teacher. And when you teach, you study more than students. Actually, you learn more than them, and that was great for me. And I guess that's my story. uh, the advice that I give everybody that want to learn English is that you have to learn languages, because when you don't, it's like, for example, me, I hate math, and I'm not going to study math. uh, it's nothing, it's nothing like to me, it's nothing to me actually. So I you have to learn, like, you have to love languages, you have to love films, especially TV series and things like that. And you should watch more, because then you're going to learn. Because English is so required here in Brazil nowadays. It's not a plus, it's something that they ask for it. So you are required to have it, seriously. So I guess that's it. Wow, this is my first video in English. I was kind of nervous, I was concerned that it would be harder, but actually it was pretty nice. I'm going to start recording videos like this, because I guess I can approach more viewers, especially worldwide. So that's it, okay? If you have any questions or things, leave a comment down below, and maybe I'm going to check and I'm going to answer you. Okay, so that's it, guys. Bye.